Hi everyone, welcome to Mind's Eye Restorative Yoga's YouTube channel. I'm Pamela, yoga teacher and meditation guide. Today we'll be using blocks and a bolster to set up a child's pose with a twist at the low back and hips. This will help lengthen through the low back muscles, release tension through the psoas and through the hips. You'll need 2 blocks, a blanket, an extra towel, and a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, you can use a couch cushion or a large pillow. Now, this practice should feel relaxing through that low back area. If you need to, you can also curl in the knees, which I'll show you that variation during our practice. As always, restorative practice should be relaxing and comfortable. If there's something that's uncomfortable, go ahead and interrupt your practice and make sure that the body feels supported. Let's get started. We'll begin our practice today in seated meditation. You can sit in easy pose with support of a bolster or a stack of blocks, or come into thunderbolt with the legs folded under the hips. Notice your breath here. Notice how you feel. And then place your hands on the mat. We'll come into hands and knees and slowly move in and out of Chakravarkasana. So inhaling the heart forward, and exhale, take the hips back. Just a gentle movement of the shoulders and hips. Tuning into the breath as you inhale forward and exhale back. And coming back to center, we'll take the knees wide, and then we'll sit in child's pose. Reach the arms forward, drop the elbows, and then relax the head either onto a blanket or onto the mat. If your shoulders feel tight, you can take the arms as wide as the mat and let the shoulders sink deeper into the back muscles. And then we'll stack the hands on the right side of the mat, left on top of right. And breathe into the left side of the body. Open up under the shoulder and down the ribs. And then very slowly come back to center. Take a breath here. And then we'll take the right hand on top of the left and stretch through the right side of the body. And then very slowly with the breath, inhale back to center. And then back into hands and knees. We'll move a little deeper into our Chakravarkasana. So begin with the movement, checking in with the back, checking in with the shoulders. And then reach the arms forward to sink the hips a little deeper. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And then if it feels good, drop the hips to the mat and stretch into Cobra pose. And then take a little movement of the shoulders, moving one shoulder forward, then the other. And then we'll come back into our seated position. You can come back into Thunderbolt pose with the knees folded, or come into seated position. And we'll sit here with the breath. If you're in Thunderbolt position, go ahead and stack the blocks under the hips. And notice the breath. Notice how the breath moves through the body. Create space in the body as you inhale, expanding the ribs, lifting the chest. Relax your shoulders when you exhale. And relax the hips. And then now we'll use breathing ratios to elongate the exhale. So as you inhale, inflate the belly, inflate the chest, and count to 4 to the top of the inhale, where the body feels completely full. And then as you exhale, count to 6 and completely release the exhale. Continue to focus on the breath to release your mind from any distractions. And then go ahead and remove the blocks, and we'll take them to the mat for our child's pose with a twist. Line the blocks up lengthwise on your mat, and then take your bolster or your couch cushion and place them on top of the blocks. Now we'll sit the left hip at the base of the bolster. Take your hand to your heart and then turn your heart towards the bolster so that you can lay your chest down as flat as possible. That creates the deepest twist. Now as you relax your body down onto the bolster, take your top leg a little longer than the bottom to release tension in the hip. Now if you have any low back issues, you may want to curl the knees closer towards the shoulders, closer towards the bolster, or find something in between that works best for your body and for your practice. Now we'll begin to relax into this pose. Relax into the twist. Notice your breath here. Notice how you feel. If at any time this pose becomes uncomfortable, readjust the props. Find a blanket to stack the hips on, or use your towel to support the ankles. Notice the sensations of the body as you relax. Notice where there's tension. And notice where there's softness in the body. If you find that your mind is starting to wander, you can come into that counting with the breath, inhaling to 4, exhaling to 6. Or just come into a natural breath and focus on the body being a 3D object, really expanding through all sides of the body. Inhaling to lift and expand the ribs. Check back in with the body and notice if those areas that felt tight before are slowly releasing and letting go. Now, very slowly, we'll begin to wake the body up, slowly moving the fingers and moving the feet. Slide your hands under the shoulders and just begin to slowly adjust the body out of position. Good. Sit for a moment without moving the hips. Close your eyes, notice how you feel. And then very slowly we'll transition to the other side. You can leave your props where they are and just flip onto the other hip, or you can just flip to the other side of the mat. Setting up the blocks in line again, and taking the bolster on top. Center the hips to the base of the bolster. Take your heart down. Take your top leg longer than the bottom. Good. You can use a towel for the ankles. Or if you're having issues with the back, you can take the knees in towards the chest. Or find something in between that works best for you and your practice. And then slowly relax. Make your body the most comfortable it can be in this pose. And then tune into how your breath moves in and out of the body. Breathe to expand the back of the body. Open through the ribs, open through the shoulders. The exhales help you sink deeper into relaxation. Relax the muscles of your face, especially around the jaw and the eyes, and tune back into the rhythm of your breath. If it helps, you can focus your mind back onto the breathing ratios. Inhaling to 4, exhaling to 6. Or relax with a rhythm to your breath that helps you connect to your practice. Notice distracting thoughts. Notice how they come in, and then redirect your attention to the body and to the breath. This is how we begin to train our mind to stay in the present moment, to stay with life as it unfolds in front of us. And now, very slowly, we'll begin to wake the body up, slowly moving fingers. You can rotate out your wrists, begin to move the feet slowly, and then slide the palms directly under the shoulders. Let the elbows hang out here, kind of readjusting the shoulders. And then when you're ready to inhale and slowly press yourself up into seated position. Close your eyes. Notice how you feel. And then we'll transition back into meditation pose, either back sitting on the knees again in Thunderbolt, or cross-legged in easy pose. Either way, use a set of blocks or a bolster to sit the hips up high. Be sure the body feels nice and strong and supported. Close your eyes and notice the breath. Notice how your body feels. Take a moment to thank yourself for coming to the mat, for creating space in your day to connect to the body, the mind, and the present moment. Namaste. Let me know in the comments below how you enjoyed today's practice. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more restorative yoga videos every Monday.